wins, 4 clean sheets in League Two. You must be delighted.
Yeah, it's good to get the points on the board, and to have 4 in a row is really positive, considering where we were at. Probably, I keep mentioning it, Hartlepool away, but it was a great lesson for us. And overall, we got the job done today. As you can see, we're a little bit stretched in positions due to suspensions, and COVID's hit again.
Yeah.
So it's not only as a manager have you got to manage a squad, but to deal with COVID is hugely frustrating. And but just hope the boys are okay and their families are okay.
Well, as you've mentioned, let's talk about the COVID side of things. Dylan Connolly was the player to miss out today because of COVID. As you say, it's frustrating for you and for him, but hopefully we'll be back quite soon in contention.
Yeah, of course, and you know, Dylan's done well. People haven't seen. We've had a couple of reserve games, etc., and he's done really well. And he did well here at Walsall the other night in the Papa John's game. And you know, Sam goes out due to the bookings, and that's his natural replacement. And you're hoping Dylan gets his opportunity and takes it with both hands. But unfortunately, you know, he's got 2 young children who go to school, and he can't help it.
Yeah. You've had a bad run in terms of COVID. It's been affecting the squad pre-season and now during the season, probably worse than some clubs.
Yeah, it's not a nice feeling, Tim, at all, because you know, you prep the team, you do everything you can, and then through the week we've had some body blows through the whole week, and it's left us quite stretched, to be honest. You see our bench today, we've got, you know, 2 or 3 real young pups on the bench, and you know, it is frustrating, but just glad to get the win overall.
Yeah, and a very professional win. Let's talk our way through the goals first of all. The first one was a terrific goal. Williams winning superbly in midfield, winning the ball superbly in midfield, getting Koike running, and his cross was turned in. Really nice goal to get you on your way.
Yeah, Sean's fantastic at that. Broke up the counter attack. Won a really good tackle, played it simple, and then out to Ali, and really good combination between him and Mitch. Little 1-2, and Ali gets in behind their defence, and a little cutback, and Pablo's in at the back stick. I'm really pleased for him.
And Paul Lewis, a hat-trick today. I was saying in commentary, you could have got long odds on him getting a hat-trick this afternoon, but he's pushing on. You've asked him to push on and support the main striker. He's coming up trumps here, isn't he?
He does so much work for us. He's in the front line, he's in the midfield line, and his distances are incredible, what he does. But he runs clever, runs smart. He just doesn't, you know, run everywhere, but he's really valuable to us. And I'm so pleased for him that he got a hat-trick today.
And defensively, I think the stat is now just 3 shots on target you've conceded in the last 4 league games. It must make you very pleased.
Yeah, quite pleased.
Nothing today, by the way, from the opposition.
No, but we'll come up against, and this is no disrespect to Carlisle, we'll come up against better opposition, and we're going to make sure that we are always strong and solid. And I just felt today was it was job done. It wasn't brilliant, but it was job done.
Yeah, and you mentioned the fact that this would have been a chance for Connolly to impress had he been available. We saw an opportunity here for Jordan Forrest this afternoon. How do you think he did in that wide role?
Yeah, we asked Jordan to do certain things and probably moulded that role to his game, but also to his game, but help us get some positive outcomes out of it. And he could drift inside today in the little pockets and feed Keon and feed Pablo, and then if not, couldn't go forward, he'd set the midfield. And you know, Jordan played 90 minutes on Tuesday against Peterborough's reserves, and then played 70 here, and we felt he was flagging in the end, but I'm really pleased for him to get those minutes under his belt and get a start.
So 4 consecutive league wins. I guess in an ideal world you'd like the league season to continue. You've now got to take a little break with a couple of cup games. Cambridge, of course, one of your former teams here next Saturday, and the Brighton under 21s on Tuesday in the league trophy. If all things being equal, you'd probably like the league to continue and to carry on that momentum.
Yeah, quite possibly. But look, you know, you can only face what you got in front of you, and obviously, I feel that Tuesday night we're going to take real stock in what we've got available and have no risk whatsoever because we feel we're a bit thin on the ground at the moment. So read into that what you may for Tuesday, and then obviously the FA Cup, hugely important, as it will be to Cambridge, but hugely important to me that we put in a fantastic performance here, and I hope in front of a full house on next Saturday.
Well, let's hope so. Just in terms of personnel, we've talked about Connolly being out with COVID. You were without Husker today because of suspension. Maxter's already out, Nelson out, Mills out. What about McGowan? He went off today in the first half injured. What's the news on him?
Yeah, I think speaking to the physio, we'll assess that even more. I think it'll be a tough one with Aaron. He's pushed himself, and no one knows the context of what these players do at times. And Aaron's one who's gone out there when he probably shouldn't have over the last few weeks, and he might look at he's on top of his game, but I know he can even be better than what he is at the moment. And we've probably, I'll put my hands up on that one. We've probably pushed him too far today.
But I'm sorry to push you on this, John, but are you saying he might be out for a little while, or would you be looking to have him back maybe for this time next week?
I don't want to speculate too much, and we've just got to have a look at a couple of things, but it'll be touch and go.
Okay, he seemed very frustrated to come off. All players don't want to miss out on fixtures, but Aaron looked especially disgruntled.
Yeah, but it's the mark of the man. He is, he would push himself with one leg.
I think he was at one point this afternoon, wasn't
it? Yeah, it's like one of the Monty Python sketches. He'll be out there with no arms, no legs, still fighting everyone. So that's Aaron. But great character, and we're so pleased to have him.
And just a final one, generally speaking, it's been a good couple of weeks for you as a Football League manager. John, you must be pleased. You must be enjoying yourself at the moment. I sometimes get the impression that managers really go through the mill when they're watching their teams, but the last few matches must have been, especially late on today, must have been joyful for you.
Yeah, you got to enjoy your job no matter what you do, because you don't want to look back and regret it. I enjoy working with these players because what they do, they give us everything in training, and their attitude is exceptional, and they're a great group to work with, and I've got fantastic staff. So it's a joy to come in every day, and even when we lose, like we talked, we've got to be even, but you've got to enjoy your job, and we absolutely love what we do, but we even love it even more because it's our hometown.
I forgot to ask you one question. I should have written it on my hand, shouldn't I, John? Michael Harriman didn't make the 18 today, didn't make the 18 last week. And what's going on there? Is he just not being selected?
No, unfortunately, I'd love to have Michael within our squad, within our team. And obviously it's an ongoing problem with Michael with an ankle issue at the moment. So can we push him, have him in and around the squad by next week and at least on the bench? I really hope so. But it's extremely frustrating for Michael and for us as well.
Okay, thanks for your time, John. Thank you.